Hello, dear students. Welcome back to our news channel. Today we have royal burial mounds of the Ahom dynasty from Assam make it to UNESCO World Heritage List. Students, this is a proud moment for all of us. A burial mound. Okay, so it's a place located in Assam, and this has made into the list of World Heritage. Now, what do you mean by UNESCO World Heritage List? Students, whenever we have a place or a site, it's a special place like a building, city, forest, a mountain that is recognized by the UNESCO. And UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. So, any important site which is being recognized by UNESCO as important to the world, all these sites are included in the World Heritage List. So basically, these sites are chosen because they have unique cultural, historical or natural significance. तो क्योंकि ये important है, and जो भी साइट इसका कल्चरल सिग्निफिकेंस होता है या फिर नेचुरल सिग्निफिकेंस होता है या फिर इवन मिक्स्ड साइट भी इंक्लूडेड होती है वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट की लिस्ट में. नाउ अब अगर कोई भी साइट इंक्लूड कर दी जाती है तो उसमें क्या फायदा होता है? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, द प्रोसेस फॉर recommending sites to UNESCO World Heritage List, it includes several steps. First of all, any country like India, it will prepare a list of sites it consider to be of outstanding universal value. So this list has to be submitted to UNESCO, and then the countries select sites from its list which they have handed over to UNESCO. So this file includes information on the site's significance, how it actually meets UNESCO's criteria, and plans for its protection and management. Then the nomination file is evaluated by a sort of advisory committee. And then the advisory body, they review the nominations and they provide the recommendation to the World Heritage Committee. So this committee, it eventually meets once a year to review all the nominations and decides which sites to inscribe on the World Heritage List. They consider the advisory body's recommendation, the site's universal value and the measures in order to protect it. So if any site meets the criteria and it is being approved by the committee, it is then inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. तो एक पूरा प्रोसेस होता है वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज लिस्ट में आने के लिए. सबसे पहले कंट्री को सेलेक्ट करना पड़ता है. जैसे इंडिया ने एक लिस्ट प्रोवाइड कराई होगी कि हमारे पास में ये साइट्स है, ये वाली साइट्स ऐसी है, इस पूरा डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया होगा और वो लिस्ट यूनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज को दे दी होगी, हैंड ओवर कर दी होगी. फिर फर्दर स्टेप्स होते हैं, उनकी खुद की एडवाइजरी कमेटी बैठती है और वो सारी चीजें एनालाइज करते हैं कि आखिरकार इंडिया अगर वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज लिस्ट में इंडिया की ये साइट इंक्लूड कर दी जाती है तो इंडिया कैसे प्रोटेक्ट करेगा, मैनेज करेगा, क्या इसका कल्चरल सिग्निफिकेंस है. और ये सारा क्राइटेरिया जब मीट कर लेती है कोई भी कल्चरल साइट तो यूनेस्को की जो कमेटी होती है वो अप्रूव कर देती है कि इट हैज टू बी इंक्लूडेड इन वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज लिस्ट. तो यूनेस्को की वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज लिस्ट इंडिया में कितनी है इंक्लूडेड, इंडिया की कितने साइट्स है जो इसमें इंक्लूडेड है. तो देयर आर टोटल 43 इन नंबर. तो अहोम डायनेस्टी वाली जो लिस्ट है, अहोम डायनेस्टी वाली जो साइट है, इट हैज नाउ बीन it make it 43rd property from India. See, here it is written 43rd property from India to be included in the prestigious index. ठीक है? Now, what happens when any site is included? See, few of the things can happen. First of all, the site gains international recognition for its cultural, historical, or natural significance. Moreover, the site also receives help and guidelines for its preservation and protection. And this help can also include financial assistance and expert advisory to maintain and restore the site. Moreover, when any site is listed under World Heritage List, more people around the world become aware of the site's importance and they want to visit. So it increases the tourism of the area. And the country where the site is located takes on the responsibility of preserving and maintaining. So it has to do that as well. Okay. तो इंडिया में अभी कौन सी 43rd साइट इंक्लूड की गई है? इट्स चारादेव मोइदाम. चारादेव मोइदाम, a 700-year-old mound burial system of the Ahom dynasty from Assam. Students, this is 700-year-old mound burial system. And when you read this article, it is written, it is similar to the pyramids of Egypt. जैसे पिरामिड्स ऑफ इजिप्ट थे, ये जो डेड थे, डेड लोग होते थे, नोबल और किंग्स होते थे, क्वींस होते थे, उनको बरी किया जाता था और उनके ऊपर माउंट बनाया जाता था. सो इट्स सिमिलर टू दैट. ओके, सो it's a unique 700-year-old mound burial system of Ahom dynasty. Ahom dynasty कहाँ पे थी? असम की. And students, this is the first from the northeast states. This is the first site from the northeastern states to be recognized as a World Heritage Site in the cultural category. अब cultural category मतलब कि यूनेस्को की लिस्ट में there are three categories of sites. तो कुछ 3 categories है, जैसे cultural है, natural है, and the third one is mixed. Okay? तो इसके बारे में भी हम थोड़ा सा समझते हैं कि आखिरकार ये है क्या. सी स्टूडेंट्स, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इंडिया की जो वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज लिस्ट है, वी हैव कल्चरल में देखो जैसे कौन कौन से, आगरा अजंता केव्स, बुद्धिस्ट मॉन्यूमेंट्स, चंपानेर पावागढ़ आर्कियोलॉजिकल पार्क, churches and convents of Goa, Ellora caves. And then we have natural sites. Great Himalaya National Park, Western Ghats, Sundarbans National Park, and then at last we also have one mixed heritage site. अब ये mixed heritage site क्या है student? It's a place that has both cultural as well as natural importance. So this means it is valuable not only for its human-made features like buildings or monuments, but also for its natural beauty. Okay, like Kanchenjunga from India is a mixed heritage site because it has both cultural as well as natural importance. So it's a beautiful area with stunning mountains, forests, and wildlife. Additionally, it also has cultural significance because of the local beliefs and traditions of the people living there who consider it sacred. So this whole combination of nature and culture make Kanchenjunga a special mixed heritage site, and this is the only site from India which is enlisted under mixed category. ठीक है, तो रिमेम्बर कि मिक्स्ड कैटेगरी से सिर्फ इंडिया की एक ही साइट है, कंचनजंगा नेशनल पार्क. And the few of the first sites which were inscribed under UNESCO list were Taj Mahal, Agra Fort, and Ellora Caves. Okay, so they were inscribed in the year 1983. 1983 में ये इनको इंक्लूड किया था. ओके, तो पहली जो साइट्स थी जो इंडिया से यूनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट में इंक्लूड की गई थी, वी हैव अजंता केव्स, आगरा फोर्ट, एंड Taj Mahal from Taj Mahal is also in Agra. Okay, so these were the first few sites which were inscribed in cultural category. ठीक है, and Ahom dynasty की जो ये burial ground है, चारादेव मोइदाम्स, they make कौन से है ये? 43rd. Okay, so in total we had 42, and Moidams, these Moidams made 43rd in number. Okay, so when we talk about the Charadeo Moidams, what is its significance? First of all, they are ancient, right? They are ancient burial sites of the Ahom kings and nobles, which actually it dates back to 13th century. बहुत पुराने हैं, 13th century के हैं ये. And these moidams, they reflect the unique traditions and burial practices of the Ahom people. तो इनकी एक खास तरह की जो burial practice थी. What do you mean by burial practice? Meaning to bury dead people. Okay, so it showcased their architectural and cultural heritage. And these moidams are also known for their unique architecture because they both combine the elements of both Indian and Southeast Asian style, and they also hold religious and spiritual importance for the local people, who actually till now continue to honor and worship their ancestors who are buried there. So Charadeva Maidans, remember, they are ancient burial mounds located in Assam, and these mounds are the final resting places of the Ahom kings and nobles who ruled Assam for about 600 years, starting in the 13th century. देखो कितना ज़्यादा पुराना है. Okay, so these sites, they hold historical, cultural, and spiritual significance for the people of Assam. Okay, so that's it for today, students. And please press the bell icon for the latest notification.